How to keep religion, politics, and ideologies out of the workplace. One's personal beliefs can affect work and morale. Here are some tips on how to focus on the business. Observe the typical job description.
To keep politics and religion out of the workplace, it is important to establish clear guidelines, provide training, and maintain a neutral stance on these topics. Discussions on politics and religion can be deeply personal and polarizing, potentially leading to conflicts and disrupting the work environment.
Examples of conflict may include inefficiency, when individuals prioritize their ideological beliefs over the goals and objectives of the organization. It can lead to inefficiency and a lack of focus on the tasks at hand. Such as a pharmacist whose beliefs conflict with his job duties and not understanding his priorities. In this case, the customer leaves without the item the company sells. This is a loss for the company, and the customer will likely not come back. The employee works at a store, not a church or a place of worship. We must be sure to base decisions on reason, logic, and facts. When people allow ideologies to interfere with work, it can lead to a number of negative outcomes, including 1. Conflict. Ideological differences among employees can lead to disagreements and conflicts in the workplace. This can create a tense and hostile work environment, hinder collaboration and teamwork, and ultimately affect productivity. 2. Bias and discrimination. When individuals allow their personal ideologies to influence their behavior and decision-making at work, it can lead to bias and discrimination against colleagues who do not share the same beliefs or values. This can result in unfair treatment, exclusion, and marginalization of certain individuals. 3. Closed-mindedness. Allowing ideologies to interfere with work can lead to closed-mindedness and resistance to new ideas or perspectives. This can stifle creativity, innovation, and progress within the organization, limiting its ability to adapt to changing circumstances and thrive in a competitive environment. 4. Negative culture. Allowing ideologies to interfere with work can contribute to the development of a negative organizational culture. This can manifest in gossip, backstabbing, cliques, and a lack of trust and camaraderie among employees, which can erode morale and create a toxic work environment. It is important for individuals to be aware of their own ideologies and beliefs, and to be mindful of how they may affect their interactions and performance at work. It is also important for organizations to promote a culture of diversity, inclusion, and respect to create a positive and productive work environment for all employees. The chatter all over social media has affected many, including leadership. It is imperative that leadership leads by example. As leaders and managers, set the tone by avoiding discussions about politics and religion in the workplace. Be neutral and respectful when addressing sensitive topics and encourage others to do the same. Keeping ideologies out of the workplace is important to maintain a positive and inclusive work environment where all employees feel respected and valued. Here are some tips on how to achieve this. Establish clear policies. Develop and communicate clear policies regarding political discussions and religious expression in the workplace. Make sure employees understand the expectations and consequences of violating these policies. Focus on common goals. Emphasize the shared goals and objectives of the organization to help employees stay focused on their work and minimize personal discussions that may lead to disagreements or conflicts. Provide training. Offer training on diversity, equity, and inclusion to help employees understand the importance of respecting differences and creating a positive work environment for all. This can help prevent discriminatory behavior based on political or religious beliefs or other ideologies. Keeping ideologies out of the workplace is important to maintain a positive and inclusive work environment where all employees feel respected and valued. Here are some tips on how to achieve this. Encourage open communication. Create a culture of open communication where employees feel comfortable expressing their opinions and concerns in a respectful and constructive manner. Encourage dialogue that is focused on work-related topics rather than personal beliefs. Set boundaries. Encourage employees to set boundaries and respect each other's privacy when it comes to discussing personal matters such as politics and religion. Remind them to be mindful of their words and actions to avoid offending or alienating others. Address issues promptly. If conflicts or inappropriate behavior related to politics or religion arise in the workplace, address them promptly and impartially. Take appropriate action to resolve the issue and prevent future occurrences. By following these tips and promoting a culture of respect, professionalism, and inclusivity, you can help keep politics and religion out of the workplace and create a positive and productive work environment for everyone. Summary: we must use reasoning skills, facts, logic, data, truth, rationale to make informed decisions. It's imperative that we steer clear of ideologies. Employees should focus on work-related tasks, avoid engaging in political or religious discussion. To keep politics and religion out of the workplace, it is important to establish clear guidelines, provide training, and maintain a neutral stance on these topics. Focus on common goals, open communication, set boundaries, address issues promptly, promote a culture of respect, professionalism, and inclusivity. Address any concerns about harassment or discrimination to supervisors or HR. Assessment and evaluation.
There's another type of ideology: profits over people. 1. Exploitation of labor. Ideologies that prioritize profit and efficiency over the well-being of workers can lead to exploitation of labor. Workers may be forced to work long hours for low wages and under unsafe working conditions. 2. Inequality. Ideologies that perpetuate social hierarchies and favor certain groups of individuals can lead to inequality in the workplace. This can result in discrimination and unequal treatment of workers based on their race, sex, or socioeconomic status. 3. Limited opportunities for advancement. Ideologies that do not value or prioritize the development and advancement of workers can limit their opportunities for career growth and advancement. This can create a stagnant and unfulfilling work environment for employees. 4. Lack of job security. Ideologies that prioritize cost-cutting measures and flexibility in the workforce can lead to job insecurity for workers. This can result in high turnover rates, lack of job stability, and fear of losing one's job. 5. Mental health issues. Ideologies that place high demands on productivity and performance can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout among workers. This can negatively impact their mental health and overall well-being. 6. Lack of work-life balance. Ideologies that prioritize work over personal life can lead to a lack of work-life balance for workers. This can result in physical and mental exhaustion, strained relationships, and decreased quality of life. Overall, ideologies that prioritize profit, efficiency, and hierarchies over the well-being of workers can have a detrimental impact on their physical, mental, and emotional health. It is important for organizations to prioritize the well-being and rights of workers in order to create a positive and sustainable work environment.